Yes! Nice. Oh, damn. 72 hit combo. What's up, man? Hello. Hoping they deliver today. I don't give a crap about anything else that they anything else Xbox has. I need more Ninja Gaiden.
So shiny.
One of the best games last year. Probably gonna be like 20 minutes of Fable. Could not care less about that.
Nations. I remember 5. The lushness and the fire. Invisible. Shiny. Well, I was hungry.
Going all right.
We're going to have a blast! That's some lovely handiwork, sure. But I can't fly.
It's gonna start in a few minutes. We'll switch over after the boss. There's probably gonna be a lot of yapping. They just show Ninja Gaiden, I'll just stop watching the rest. That's all I give a crap about. That goes for most people at this point. Xbox brand is kind of a meme at this point. How much they've ruined the things that people actually want. Halo, Forza, exclusives in general. But they gave us Ninja Gaiden 4, so cool in my book. Definitely one of my games of the year.
It's good to keep my worst nightmare at hand.
and set this up. I don't think I'm really going to be watching it much. There'll be a lot of mumbo-jumbo. Let's go ahead and change scenes here. Moments. Be a bunch of blah 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 and doing anything but showing Ninja Gaiden, the only reason I'm here. The only reason I'm here is that. Do not care about anything else Xbox has, although they might have some crazy exclusive, you never know. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the corner and lower the volume. I guess I'll just do it on the volume mixer. There we go. How many Ninja Gaiden fans are watching this? The only thing they care about is that. One good thing Microsoft has done as a company. One good thing. Being heavy-handed with AI and laying off everybody, you know, at least they did one good thing, which is they funded Ninja Gaiden.
The eldest son?
Give them a little bit of forgiveness for that, but they're still a terrible company. Let's go ahead and announce a roguelike mode for Ninja Gaiden 4. All is forgiven. Not gonna happen though. They ain't that cool. We're gonna go this way this time.
You aren't that hard to find. Here's your share from our last little outing. Make the most of it.
We won't talk our way. The Crimson Order is relentless.
Alright, so while they talk about all their AAA masterpieces that will probably get cancelled, I'm going to be playing games in the corner. Yeah, I didn't know it was happening until a couple days ago, and this is realistically like the only place they can announce the Ninja Gaiden stuff anytime soon. I don't think they're gonna wait until the Summer Games Fest. That seems pretty nuts. That's like almost 6 months away. Well, more like 4.5 months away, but long enough. I don't think whatever they're adding to that game is going to take that long to make. So, that is the only reason I am watching this. If they don't announce it here, it's going to be at some random event, or just like, you know, not like a gaming event. It'll be like, you know, Team Ninja will just tweet that they're going to, you know, announce the DLC and show it. Which is a very real possibility. It may not be shown today. I was just thinking about, like, where else could it be shown? Like, unless they, like, do it like Origins. With Origins, it was basically, the Switch version and the DLC got announced at the same time. So, maybe they're gonna do, like, a Switch 2 version and, announce it there. I can't really think of anywhere else where they could. There aren't a whole lot of, big gaming events in general at this point.
So, is it time that's flowing backward? Or is
They're
it
all
up?
pretty much dead, except for the Game Awards. Alright, what do you got? Where's the DLC? The two masters. My boy Ryu needs a weapon. I probably won't be commenting on much of this. I'll just say something if it interests me. Oh, is this it right here? Is this it? I saw what's his name there. The guy from Platinum, I think. I don't know where else they could announce this DLC, so it's hinging on this. I mean, the longer they take, the better it will be, but I think people are going to be upset if they bought the $90 edition and it's going to be like months away. People are already kind of not happy with the Origins DLC because you can beat it in like a weekend and it doesn't really extend the game as much as they would lead you to believe. So, I hope that they're going to show it. It's definitely overdue.
Are you hoping to step?
Game's been out for a while now.
Spicy.
Welcome to this world-first look at Forza Horizon 6. I'm Torben Owert, Design Director for Forza Horizon, and I can't wait to show you what the teams at Playground Games and Turn 10 have been working on.
And I'm Don Arcetta, Art Director for Forza Horizon.
Where are you getting that it has to be released by April?
Horizon Festival
Where does it say that? Is that like on the store page or something? That's news to me.
And now we're taking it to the place we wanted to visit for a
That makes it more likely to be shown here.
Japan.
I did not know that.
We designed a campaign
Yeah. Why do you think I got a game in the right-hand corner?
festival or a racing champion or even a rookie.
That is the only thing I care about at this event.
In Japan. Your first goal is to join the Horizon Festival by completing
Although, I think
the
people
Horizon
just not
qualifiers.
caring about
After
Xbox
that,
as a brand is
rise
kind of
through the ranks,
not
unlocking
really
wristbands
a
and complete races in faster, more
contrarian
exciting
opinion
cars.
at this point. It's kind of more like the accepted opinion.
By completing spectacular events to unlock your next wristband.
After
These
Halo and
include
everything else
classic
got
Horizon
ruined.
showcases and
Seems
our
like
new
people just don't
Horizon
care. And
where we show off
so many games don't hit Xbox anymore.
like this one at the docks in Tokyo City.
Even like a lot of the indies are
Earn your gold
not
wristband to
really
get access
releasing on
to
Xbox
legend
anymore, so their
islands,
library is
exclusive regions
pretty
of the
barren.
world with unique events,
How am I? I'm alright.
to explore, and that will be a true accomplishment.
Well, not really.
Throughout that journey, all of
The seasonal
outside
depression's really been
the
messing with me.
Horizon
Or
Festival,
weather here in Central California has been
Let's talk about
really
the
unstable. Maybe bipolar is a better word for it.
Japan is the ideal location for our big,
Weather doesn't know what the heck it
exciting
wants to
game
do.
full of
We have
beautiful
sun right
landscapes,
now, but it's probably going to be
stunning
fog
contrasts
tonight.
of rural and urban, modern
And it's
and
really been
traditional.
messing with my mood.
This is our largest map, full of verticality, diverse biomes, seasonality, and breathtaking driving experiences, elevated by Japan's unique car culture. So we knew from the start that we wanted to deliver the most compelling and authentic game possible. To help us create those experiences in game, we tried to get advice and insight from people who've lived with Japanese car culture their entire lives.
As someone who grew up in Los Angeles and Tokyo, both cities known for car culture, I developed a passion for cars early. I've also worked extensively supporting creative collaborations between Japanese and Western video game studios. Over the course of production, I had many conversations with the team about the nuances and the details of Japanese culture and how to reflect these in Forza Horizon 6. As an example,
Well, if it's supposed to
when
come
we
out in
discussed
April, it's
naming
probably
options
will
for
get
the
released.
player home
A
at
release date
Tokyo
here.
Docks, we discussed the
I
building
wouldn't
numbers,
expect a shadow drop,
picking
although
7 and 8.
The shadow
because
drop
those
would make
two
me very
numbers are
happy,
considered
but I
fortunate
don't expect
in
it.
Japan. In fact,
hoping they're at
these
least gonna
numbers
have
are
some
also
information
part of
on
a
it, 'cause
well-known Japanese proverb.
They're charging 90 bucks for that,
Nanakorobi,
and we barely know
well,
anything that's in it.
which
We just know
means
that there's
never give up.
2 new weapons and balance
When our
changes
team builds a
apparently,
Forza
which
Horizon game, we
is
focus
pretty
on the
interesting.
essence of
I
the
wasn't
game,
expecting
what
that.
makes it special and unique. At the start of production, our team traveled to Japan
Ah,
to capture
touche.
reference for everything.
Touche, you are right.
Time lapses of
I
real
forgot about
Japanese
that.
skies, photogrammetry of trees and geology, scans of roads and buildings.
Well, I
and
hope
even
you're
as
right.
simple as water pickup and the way fallen cherry blossoms respond to passing cars.
I really like the game. I know
From these references,
a lot of
we
the
then worked to
Xenia
capture
grandpas
stories.
don't like it, but I really
Adapting
enjoyed
it
the
for
game.
Horizon's open world game.
I think it's one of the best games that came out last year, at least for kind of stuff I enjoy.
That process begins with the roads.
Yeah,
Inspired by the
Expedition 33 and stuff, and
and mountaintops.
those other games are
Like
like not
Mount
my
Arena
thing,
and
but
Grandier
yeah, that was one of the best games I played
Then we layer in the
last year.
details around them,
So
creating a world where every road leads to
I liked the
discovery.
game. I'm glad I gave it a chance.
For this
Definitely
game,
got
we
some
built
things
our
that are really
biggest
wrong with
urban
it,
area
but
yet.
it's a lot
Turkey
better than it
City
has
is
any
5 times
reason
larger
to
than
be.
anything we've designed
Considering
before, with multiple districts, each with a unique identity.
Original team had like nothing to do with it.
We worked to
That might
create a
actually be why it's
every
good.
road, every corner, and every shortcut.
I think the other 3D Ninja Gaiden games have a lot of really dumb things in them, and
Seasonal change in Japan is dramatic, and these changes are widely celebrated in local culture. We've captured that in games so that you'll see those changes reflected in the world around you as you explore. That sense of exploration is at the heart of the game.
I mean it's easier
On your
because
road trip in Japan,
they got
something
rid of a
easy
lot
to
of the BS.
cars,
The bosses
houses,
actually stagger
landmarks,
consistently.
mascots,
You have
and
animation
more,
cancels
all
and stuff.
in your adventure journey.
Fancy track.
It's not like they dumbed it down at all. Playing as
Japan's car
Yakumo is at a high level is quite difficult. I was playing a couple hours ago on stream, and I haven't played for like a few weeks. pretty rusty. They didn't dumb it down at all. I thought that the bosses in the old games were pretty bad, honestly. With some exceptions.
All performance classes, from D to our new top-end R
Nice to see them take that stuff more seriously. The game is definitely not perfect, but a lot of people just kind of wanted it to fail
For example, with new
just because
cosmetic
the
highlights,
original
so
guys
each
weren't
car
involved with
responds
it, and I think that they
authentically
did a
as you
very
rack
good
up
job.
miles on those iconic Japanese roads. With more cars on day one than ever before, we've also created new ways to expand your car collection as you explore. Parked on driveways around the world, you'll encounter our new aftermarket cars. They're always bargains and include some extremely rare and unique cars to show off in your garage. We're not just bringing classic JDM to life, but also showcasing some of the newest, most exciting cars in the world. And Forza Horizon 6 cover car is one of them.
I don't know, the people that wanted it to fail,
GT is a race derived
I don't want to hear them
combines
complaining
motorsport
when
performance with
we
road
go
code
back
engine.
to roll slop all the time.
Our game is the ideal
No actually
place to
interesting
experience the most modern
action
iteration
games coming out
of
anymore.
racing's relentless pursuit of
People did not
Japanese
support that game as
engineering
much as they said they would. Or they didn't even want to give it a
Our
chance.
cars sound
You know?
better than ever,
It's like,
with greater detail
you
and
reap what you
remastered
sow.
audio, all brought to life by new acoustic modeling
You can't
technology, simulating
Complain
the
about the
soundscape of
game
world.
endlessly, and then not support it, and then, you know, wonder why there's 800 different Souls clones that all have, like, nothing interesting in them at all, you know? Sometimes you gotta look past... You gotta look past what you want and think about, like, supporting something that you enjoy.
Music is a huge part of the Horizon Festival, and we're curating.
It's not like the
diverse
older Ninja
tracks
Gaiden
from around
games
the
didn't
world,
get a bunch of
including
revisions
exciting
too. I mean,
Japanese artists.
Ninja Gaiden 3 was
Your perfect
way worse than anything 4 does wrong. That game was a complete disaster.
We've captured extensive field
Anyone who
recordings
says it
across
isn't,
all
that's
four seasons
crazy
of
to
Japan,
revisionist history.
creating a rich and truly authentic world for you to experience.
Everything about that game was a complete disaster.
In Forza Horizon 6,
You had
you'll
one
have new
weapon.
ways to shape that
People
world
are complaining about it so
with
much
features
in
that make
4.
a
I'm
life
like,
for
dude,
yourself in Japan.
3 was way
Our
worse
new
about that.
customizable garages are the perfect place to do that.
Also, the
You'll find
dumb
one of these
story
at every player house,
where they try to make
big
you
enough
feel
for
bad
multiple
about
cars, where you
killing
can fully
people
decorate
that,
the entire space.
you know,
and when you're done,
he's
you
doing
can invite your friends
self-defense.
over to see what you've built.
The story was so dumb.
The ultimate playthrough.
Why are you trying to do this now? It's the same problem as
This mountain valley
the new God of War games on PS4 and PS5. Why are you trying to humanize this character now? Although Ryu is
in the open world here.
much more of a righteous person than Kratos. Kratos is a complete jerk. And like, I don't know why they think that they could redeem him. I think that that ship sailed literally after the first game. Ryu was never at that point, but like, I don't get what the message was. It's like, just let yourself die when relentless people are attacking you? Like, what is the message? What is he supposed to do? It's literally a life or death situation he's always in. What is he supposed to do? Like, give them his SoundCloud or OnlyFans or something? Like, there aren't really a lot of peaceful solutions. You're in that situation. You got these ninjas that asexually reproduce like rabbits.
These are places where you can show off
Constantly
your cards
coming
and
after you.
download
Like, wait,
tunes
no,
and
don't
memories,
kill them.
Even buy a copy of the cards
What are you
own.
supposed to do?
Then head out together to explore. Where you'll find
Give him a
classic
lifetime
events,
membership to his
street
OnlyFans
races,
or what?
and
Like,
new toge battles, iconic
That's
nighttime
a
races,
stupid
and
premise.
mountain castles. There's more to do in the open world.
that was only the start of games trying to do that too. Like, oh, you should feel bad.
These are seamlessly part of the open world, with no loads, no matchmaking, just a true social experience with you, your friends, and
The beginning of that game was incredibly out of character too,
playing together.
where the guy is like pleading for his life and Ryu kills him. That was like, right off the bat you knew that that game was stupid.
Incredibly creative.
Ryu would not do that. He doesn't kill people just to kill people. He's the opposite of Kratos, but they tried to do the same thing.
As well as loads of other player requested improvements.
They handled it better than the God of War people are doing. Oh.
We also know you love collaboration. So in Forza Horizon 6, we're making building.
I think Kratos trying to the redemption thing for him is kind of dumb because he's done more bad things than like most of the worst people on our planet in real life. They're like, oh, I'm trying to atone. I'm like, dude, you brutally mutilated like all the Greek gods multiple times. Multiple innocent people as well. Like, I don't know if you can really come back from that, man.
PlayStation will be welcoming you to Japan later this year when our PlayStation version is ready.
They're gonna try to make it work somehow. I already kind
About the
of
game over the
don't
coming
really think they
months.
can.
Thanks for joining us. We can't wait to see you in Forza Horizon 6 as we discover Japan together.
I mean, Ninja Gaiden 3 Vanilla was panned by everybody. Journalists didn't like it because the story was stupid, and even you don't have to be like a sweaty action game player to know that that game was messed up.
Death will choke on me.
It actually did get a lot of flack for making you kill that guy at the beginning, which was just stupid. It didn't make any sense. It's like, you want me to feel bad. You want me to feel bad for killing the enemies, but then, like, you force me to do it. It's like Spec Ops The Line. We need to make you feel bad. It's like, well, it's self-defense. Oh, wait, what is this? Something cool from Game Freak?
ソリティバ、ギガレッカーなど様々なオリジナルゲームタイトルを世に送り出し、常に新しいアイデアや世界観の構築に挑戦しています。ビースト・オブ・リンカネーションはまさに新しい体験ができるゲームです。 遠い未来文明崩壊後の汚れに侵食された日本、そして一人と一匹のアクション RPG というゲームプレイで構築されています。この美しくも過酷なビースト・オブ・リンカネーションの世界で皆さんにも臨場感あふれる冒険を味わっていただくことができればと心から願っています。
Hey, it's not roll slop apparently. Well, this actually looks
こ
legit.
れまではポケットモンスターシリーズでバトルプランナーやサウンドマネージャーを務めてきました。ただ新しいゲームに挑戦したいという強い衝動も出た。
30 years of the same Pokemon game. Like decades.
最初は黙々とそのゲームである感覚を自分の心に問いかけることから始めていました。世界観のキャラクターの
I'm looking forward to Dynasty Warriors remake.
どんな感覚がいいのかと考えています
Cautiously, yes.
そうしているうちにぬくもり、頼もしさ。
That might not be the reaction you're expecting, because I'm a
最もしっくりきた
Muso boomer. I've been around since Dynasty Warriors
隔
2.
離された主人
But
公エマとこの世界を一緒に旅
they've
してい
shown
く
very little
不思議なアイデア
gameplay for something that's like 2 months away. And then also it's an Unreal Engine 5, so it's probably going to run like dog water. I lost a lot of interest when they revealed that. Like instantly. It doesn't help that it comes out on my birthday too, so birthday is tarnished already. The engine can't even handle a Metal Gear Solid remake, which is like 1% of the things going on screen. I don't know, man. I really don't understand that decision. The only thing I can think of is that they outsourced it to some other less experienced studio, and they want the game out quicker, so they're making them use Unreal Engine, which is a lot easier to use than whatever their in-house tools are for the Katana engine. But I just question how badly that's going to run. There are barely any games that run well in that engine. Very few. I played one a couple months back that stuttered to the point that it was unplayable. It's like, was whatever time and money you saved putting in that engine worth all the bad reviews from it's not playable, you know? It would have been better to make it in like Unreal Engine 4 at that point. It's like the ease of development doesn't mean anything if nobody can play it, which is exactly what happened to that game. The game barely came out like 6 months ago, and it has like under 300 players, and it's supposed to be a service game. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why it's like that. It's because it stutters constantly. It's a permadeath roguelike. You know? This game I'm playing in the corner does not stutter. If this game stuttered like that game I'm mentioning, this game would be unplayable. I expect something like that to happen with the 3 remaster, but they're supposed to show gameplay next week, so you never know. Maybe they work some magic to make it work, but I don't know, just given how many games are on that engine last year, or that barely worked, that were like nowhere near as intense, that barely ran. I don't really have a lot of confidence.
ただそれがゆえにエマを恐れられ、人々が住むコロニーから隔離され暮らしています。エマ、彼女の相棒となるクーは日本の東の地で出会います。そのクーの目的がこのゲームの謎の一つでもあります。目を離さない。
Yeah, I can't think of any reason why they would use that engine other than handing it to a less experienced team, like a younger team, and wanting them to get the game out quicker. Which is a recipe for disaster. Not because those people are inexperienced, but because they're doomed to fail making a Muso game on that engine. Like, I don't think anybody can do that. The most seasoned, ancient programmers and engineers in the industry probably couldn't do it. So, it feels like one of those things where they're doomed to fail. It's like making the new Call of Duty in like a visual novel engine or something. Like, those people would try their best. I'm not saying that they're lazy or bad at their jobs, but they're given something. They're given a task that's like impossible. We'll see. I am not exactly frothing at the mouth for that game, though. I was interested until I saw the engine it was in, but that made me not care.
そしてこの世界にはゴーレムというもう一つの勢力があります。ゴーレムは過酷な世界を生き残るため、かつての人間が魂を機械の体に転生した2000年の間に凄まじい戦闘技術を身につけましたが、一方で魂は劣化してしまっていて暴走しています。
例えば、エマが敵の動きを見極め、攻撃を受け流す空に力を戦わずという強力な効果を持った技を持つことできます。そして、対価技を放てば、さらに次のアクションの選択肢に幅が広がります。例えば、ある開花技を使うと、エマは彼岸花の大輪を咲かせ、
Yo, this game actually looks pretty cool. It's an Xbox exclusive though, because that is never getting played. Looks like it runs pretty well too. Gotta get excited for that now. Is the game actually playable? It's another PowerPoint presentation.
エマとクーにはそれぞれスキルツリーがあり、エマが行動すればクーに影響を与え、クーが行動すればエマに影響が与えられるようにします。また、エマとクーの親密度が上昇するにつれて装備できるスキルも多くなります。このようなスキルを組み合わせることで独自のプレイスタイルを作っていくことができるんです。さらに、エマとクーを結びつけるベースやエマが受け流しを行った際に発動する刀の効果を重ねていくことなので、より奥深い戦闘ができるようになっています。遠距離だけで戦う人もいれば、ステルスだけで戦う人もいますし、常にエマで戦闘を仕掛ける人もいれば、空を変更させて戦わせる人もいます。エマと空どのような効果とどのようなベースと組み合わせて戦うのか、プレイヤーの皆さん次第です。皆さんがどんな意外な組み合わせを生み出すのか、今がとても楽しみです。
汚れに尽くされた美しくも過酷な新たな世界、期間コースの6年間、私たちはこの世界に数えきれない秘密や
6 years? How have they been doing this while making like 2 Pokemon games a year? This looks pretty AAA. Like, they're getting more money from Microsoft to make this than Nintendo gives them to make like literally any Pokemon game. It was leaked that the Pokemon game that came out last year that had a development cost of like 10 million, which is something that generates like 400 every year. Is pretty crazy. They're definitely getting way more than that to make this. Like, you cannot make a game like this on 10 million unless you got like 2 people working on it for like 15 years. Like, what the heck is going on? Microsoft trying to give them the money they actually need to make something decent, not telling them to speed run development, because that's what Nintendo does. Alright, where's Ninja Gaiden? Where is Ninja Gaiden? Come on.
Oh, hello, I'm Tim Schaefer, founder and studio head of Double Fine Productions. And this is Ellsworth Larkin, senior tools programmer and junior in-house ceramicist. At Double Fine, we try to take a little time every so often to create quick game prototypes. Anyone in the company can pitch a game idea, and we have a vote on which ones we want to try to make. We forget the projects we're currently working on, basically get amnesia, and we do this for 2 weeks. That's a fortnight. And we build a few of these experimental game prototypes. We call this process Amnesia Fortnight. We've had all sorts of great ideas come out of this process. It's just like this clay. With a little bit of pressure and creativity, something interesting is created that wasn't there before. Our next game came out of Amnesia Fortnight. It's all about encouraging you to create with others, and then use what you create to destroy each other. Don't worry, it's easy to make a new pot if you're playing Kiln, our online multiplayer pottery.
It's not looking likely, yeah. I think that Game Freak game that looked really cool is probably their action game slot. You never know, though. I don't know when the heck they can announce it any other time. I mean, there aren't really a lot of other events. So
alongside last year's weird but
it's either here or they're just going to randomly drop it at some point.
Kiln is the other side of that coin, bringing high energy, expressive multiplayer action. You'll get a chance today to see how we're continuing to foster our spirit of creativity with this next game. Derek Brand spearheaded this pitch, and he's here today to talk about this fully realized Double Fine experience he's leading with his team.
Kiln is a multiplayer party brawler, and it's just as much about the act of trading with your friends as it is fast-paced competitive destruction. We built this game to respond to your creative design choices, as well as your relentless cruelty to anthropomorphized clay pots. I've spent my career as a concept artist, focused on coming up with unique characters and environments at Double Fine. But I also play a lot of action titles, which got me wondering, what would a game look like that included not just the cathartic element of destruction and action, but the equally cathartic act of creation I was familiar with as an artist? I stumbled on the answer one day: what better solution than a pottery wheel? We wanted to give players the ability to create characters out of any shape and to make sure that what you make has a charming, animated personality. You start off as a little helpless, naked spirit. You're not capable of much in this state. Thankfully, you are capable of manipulating clay, and a pottery wheel is the perfect place for the creation of a new body. And when it comes time for destruction, those shapes needed to translate into capable fighters. Pots that can compete in challenges in a way that only pots can. Our game mode, Quench, brings all of that together in a 4v4 combat party atmosphere. You and your friends need to balance your pot's shape and abilities with its capacity for carrying water into enemy territory. Here, you'll navigate through the environment with your team's unique creations. Avoid or destroy incoming enemy warriors. And of course, fill your pot up with water to ultimately douse the enemy's kiln and win the game.
Got him once. Now keep at it.
With Kiln, we wanted to give players what we know they've always wanted from Double Fine. A best-in-class pottery sim, of course. With this strange concept came lots of design challenges, though, because it's a game about pots that have to transform into bespoke ceramic warriors. We had to figure
I mean,
out how to
games
make
like
an
this are
art
called
tool,
friend
a
slop.
character builder, and a loadout system
They're called
all
friend slop.
together, while keeping the whole
They're like
experience approachable for
fun
anyone,
games,
not just
but
pottery masters.
you know, they're meant
After
for
many
like
iterations
accessibility,
balancing
so
simulation
that
with
anybody can play
arcade-like
them.
simplicity, we landed on a
Instead
design
of stuff
that lets
like
you
Ninja
feel
Gaiden
like a
4,
master
which is for a
potter
very
who can easily make any
small
pottery
niche
shape
of
you can dream
people.
up. Even if you've never seen a potter's wheel.
Most people won't even want to play something like
It's
that.
weirdly satisfying.
That's where the term friend slop comes from.
We've
They're not,
carefully married the clay technology with the
they're not
behavior
really
of the
deep
sculpting
games.
tools and controls
They're something that
to
easy
make
to
sure
pick up and
anyone
play
can
with
pick it
people
up
that
in
have
seconds.
greatly varying skill levels.
Refine it with sponges, shapers,
Versus
and straight edge
stuff
tools
like
to get specific and
first-person
make it yours.
shooters and battle royales and fighting games where it's hard to get into and
As you sculpt,
most people
you'll
feel
notice the game
intimidated.
recognizing the different shapes
Oh yeah,
you've made.
it's a friend
It'll
slop game.
automatically detect
It
when
looks
you're
pretty
shaping
good,
things like cups,
but
vases,
it is friend
bowls,
slop.
and many
So
more.
if you're looking for depth,
means we had to
you know,
ask
you're not going to find that in a
If I
friend
was a
slop
vase,
game most of the
and
time.
this vase that
There
I
are
just
some
made
exceptions,
was now my body.
but
What can I, as a vase, do?
that's why they're popular. Although there are some that fail just on the basis of how much they charge. Like they don't understand that friend slop games are cheap.
Attack.
Like if this game costs like $30,
They also must
no
have
one's
moves
going to
fit for
play it.
pot, to fill up with water and then splash that water
Most
out.
of the popular friend slop games
Each
like
shape
Peak,
has its own unique way of
RV
performing
There
these
Yet,
moves.
those kinds of
And because
games,
your shape
Among
matters,
Us,
the
those are all
animation
like
team
friend
has
slop
taken on the
games
challenge of bringing
by
those different
definition.
pot
They're
shapes
all
to
like
life
under
in
$10.
surprising ways. In addition to these core
There's been a
moves,
number
each
of
shape
games like
also has
this
its
that are
own
clearly
special attack.
going for the
Which
friend
makes
slop
the most fun and
angle
over-the-top
that charge like
moments in the
30
game.
bucks,
Cups
and then
popping
no one plays them.
popcorn,
King of Meat is a good example.
bottles turning into swords.
They wanted like
Glaring
$30
like
for that
megaphones.
game. They were expecting like
Plates flaming
100,000 players and they only got 300. I'll tell you why.
Everyone's shape is doing something
People saw the
different
price
and
and no
exciting.
doubt. That's not something that most people can buy for like 3 other people and themselves.
As you fight over the water on the
Among
battlefield
Us,
and
a
try to
4-pack of
extinguish your
Among Us is like
opponent's
$20. Peak is like
kill, you'll have to
35
pay
or
attention
something
to each map's unique
for
nuances.
4 copies, not just one.
Our mantra of shape matters carries
A lot of
over
what
into our
determines the
maps.
success
We
of friend slop
specifically
games, I mean, a
designed
lot of
our
it is
maps to
luck, just
integrate
like
with
most
how you
other
choose to
things, but
play and what bot you choose to play as. So you'll see
the
things
pricing,
like secret tunnels
they
that
get
only
too
fit
greedy
certain
and they
size
think that
spots,
they can charge like
and
30 bucks
pathways
for a
that are
game like
only
this.
traversable with
It'll
certain
die
shapes.
like instantly. It'll be like nobody online.
You'll
That
fight
King
on
of Meat game is
fractured,
exactly
floating
like that.
pieces
That
of
game actually
ancient
looks pretty solid,
like
but
an ancient Greek nightclub.
who in their
fit
right
for
mind is going to
Dionysus.
spend like 20, 30
It's even
bucks
got a dance floor.
on a friend slop game with no one playing it?
Navigate Athena's giant strategic warm-up.
There are so many other options.
Inflating sponge
If you're just looking for
warriors with
something
water
chill
to
and
rearrange the battlefield
not
to
mega
your
sweaty to
advantage.
play with people that, you know,
Fight
they
in the
play
Egyptian
games,
god
but
Set's
they're
dingy
not
punk
like,
venue. Complete with
you
a
know,
mosh
people
pit
who
where only one pot
one
can
credit
go
clear
unbroken.
arcade games or get no
Leverage your
damage,
unique
you know,
creations.
Elden Ring bosses with their spare toes.
Everything from your size,
You know?
your capacity
Those
to
kind of
carry
people
water,
don't like friend slop games.
your
And
speed
friend
to cross
slop
the battlefield,
people don't like
and other choices you
those
can make
kinds
will
of games.
define how you want to approach your playstyle.
They're
Do you want
spending a lot
to
of time
full
on this. I
large
hope that they
cups,
actually have an
maximizing
affordable
your
price.
dousing potential,
Otherwise, this is going to go nowhere fast. It looks really
or
solid.
tiny ninja saucers ready
You
to
could do a lot
quickly
worse than
snatch
this for
up
friend
anything that
slop,
gets in
but
their way.
the
Or
price
a
is really
unique
going to
combination
determine it.
you've discovered that balances power
There
and
have been a
flexibility.
number of games like this that look
If
solid.
you're skilled enough to end up at the enemy kiln with lots of water, you can unleash a
But then
powerful
they get too
super
greedy
splash
and they
ability
want
that does
too much
tons of
money for one
damage and
copy,
makes the
and that
kiln
kills it
vulnerable
pretty
to
much
further
on
attacks,
arrival.
letting you and
King
your
of
team
Meat was
dunk
like
on
that.
the enemy kiln to either win big or turn the tide and make a comeback.
And that is how it's done.
At the end of a
I mean,
round,
everybody
the cycle
calls
of
everything
creation
slop
and
now, but friend
destruction
slop is a
loops around
pretty
again.
accurate
and now you're
term.
back in the wedge, a multiplayer lobby where you can hang at the wheel and make something cool. with your
Bomberman
friends.
could be considered
You just
friend
earned
slop,
XP
for
points
instance,
and chips
but
from battle. Now you can load
the
up
difference
on
with
supplies and
Bomberman
expand
is
your
they had
pot-making
a
options.
pretty
I
robust
think the game's being so much about the
single-player
fighting, but when people play
campaign,
it, they just want to create.
and there's
all day
actually a
long.
lot of skill to playing Bomberman very
Our
well. But
decoration
Bomberman
system
could
was
be
designed to
considered
support your creativity.
like early
As we did with
friend
the design
slop.
of the sculpting process, we
Mario
looked to the
Party as
Pottery
well.
Studio for inspiration.
Mario Party is
We
kind
found
of friend
ways to
slop
translate the
because
experience of adding
it's
spouts,
kind of got the same
limbs,
angle
and
of
handles
you can
as
play it
well
with
as
anybody,
grazing to kill.
but there's so much
Every
RNG
design
in
choice
Mario
we
Party,
make ultimately
you know,
serves the
specifically
goal of enabling
to make
a
it
near infinite range
so
of
people can't
possibilities.
dominate
We can't wait to see
the
what
gamer
your
of the
favorite
family and
designs
everybody else who only plays casually. They don't want them to win every time just by sheer differing skill levels.
And it pops up with a special delivery of destruction.
So they put in stuff like, you know, getting your stars stolen
a medium
specifically
jug,
so that
a simple
people
handle,
can't get too
a
good
two-layer
at it.
watermelon glaze, and
Mario
ready to
Kart
bring
as
the
well.
good vibes into the chaos.
Mario Kart's kind of a unique case because
My favorite is the large vase.
it's
It
friend
has a
slop
UFO-like
in the
animation, and it's great for
definition
team defense
of,
and protecting your base.
you know, getting screwed over by blue shells and stuff
Hands down, the
constantly.
best
You
pot
can't
shape
do
is a small bowl.
much about that.
It's perfect
You
for
can
sneaking
defend
past
against
enemies.
it, but
Plus, it's ice cream
if you
themed
get like
special,
3
so
thrown at
cute.
you, you're not going to be in first place anymore.
One of my favorite warrior pots has to be the medium base. It's decently fast for invading enemy players in matches. The decorations really make it shine. A curved elbow spout, cupid's handle, some spiked charms with a rainbow glaze, and one butt sticker. You can't go wrong with butt stickers.
My favorite pots use the absolute most material possible to make the biggest pots possible. I call it tiny.
Whichever pot you decide to create, whether you're a budding artist or a seasoned gamer, you'll be fulfilling your pottery power fantasies when Kiln launches in spring 2026 on Xbox, PlayStation,
I
and
agree.
PC. This
But
is just the beginning of
I
the
think
pottery party. As we
friend
bring
slop
regular
and AI
updates throughout
slop
the year,
are pretty
with expanded
accurate
decorations,
terms.
new activities and game modes.
Yeah,
and much
everybody
more.
calls everything slop
Creating
now.
is more fun together. And we
I'd
love your
argue
help
roll
sculpting
slop
this
as well,
experience. Be on the
but
lookout to throw down
that
with
greatly
fellow Double
depends
Fine
on who you
fans
talk
and join
to.
the Double Fine Action Insiders for an even earlier look and a chance to play in our closed beta very soon.
Roll slop for me
You
would
want
be
to say
like
5
No
times?
Rest for the Wicked.
It's supposed to be. Okay.
That game
This
has very
is called
deliberate
Kiln,
combat,
an
but it
online
doesn't make
multiplayer
sense
party
because
time. Online
the
multiplayer
enemies
party
are
bar, online
like
multiplayer party
3 times
bar.
faster than
Let me do
you
it twice. Okay, I can do it again.
at all
Online
times.
multiplayer,
So it's
online
like,
multiplayer party
why is the
party
combat
bar.
so
Getting
slow
better.
and deliberate?
Online
Why am I
multiplayer
tired
party
all the
party bar.
time when the enemies are like Ultra Instinct constantly? It's not fun. They put the build stuff in there so that you can circumvent it, but I don't find having to get a broken build to make the game playable very fun. That's what I would consider roll slop. Stuff that plays like FromSoft games, not necessarily.
Hi.
I tried that No Rest for the Wicked game, and I really didn't like it.
Share our very first deep dive into a
Felt
game
like-
we've been making here for a really
Felt like
long
Godfall.
time.
Actually, Godfall was kind of like that as well. Really jank mechanics that aren't very deep or responsive, but
Playground
you
Games
could
is
make a build
renowned
and just
for fun,
demolish
immersive,
everything.
and visually stunning open
It's like,
world
you know, I could just go
experiences.
play Path of
Since
Exile for that, right?
2010, we've been developing the Forza Horizon
I want to have
series
control
right
over
here
my character
in Royal Leamington Spa,
and
a
good
charming little town in
combat
the middle of
moveset
England.
and boss
As
design.
Horizon
Not,
has grown, so have we.
the game is
Over the
frustrating
past few
because
years,
it's not
we've built a
properly
new team to carry
designed.
that reputation into a
And the
new
way to
genre
circumvent it
that
is
we are
just make a broken
incredibly
build,
passionate
but you know,
about.
you can go play like,
Fable is Playground's
you know, a
first
roguelike and
open
get that
world
experience
action
with none of the
RPG.
frustration,
And
or
we couldn't be
a
more
lot
proud
less.
to be carrying on the work of the
a
legendary
lot less
Lionhead
price
Studios,
too.
the original creators of the franchise. And although our game is a new beginning, I think what
No,
we're
I
making
think
is
Friend
really
Slop is
faithful to
pretty
the spirit
accurate
of the
because
classic Lionhead
the games
trilogy
are,
that we
they don't
all
even
love.
have single player components. You know, Mario Kart and Mario Party
At the
can still be
heart of our
played
game
single
is a
player.
simple recurring question.
And a lot of the Friend
What does it
Slop
mean
elements of
to
getting
you
screwed over by
to be
RNG
a
are
hero?
less
Our game
less
is about
intense
choices and
when
their
you're playing
consequences.
solo.
It's packed with action, drama, British humor, moral dilemmas, and quite a
Around the
few
time of
tickles.
like Mario Kart Double
All
Dash,
this
they started
combines in a fairy tale
going in the
which
direction
could
of you
only
get
be
like
Fable.
worse items the better you are at the game, and that's specifically to even the playing field.
Fable fashion,
You know, if you're
begin
playing
the
with
game
your son
as
or
a child.
daughter or
Growing
you
up
know,
in the
young
sleepy rural
relatives or your
village of
partner or
Briarhill.
whatever. That's not make us sweaty
clear
in games.
that
It's to
at the
make it
moment
so
of
that you still
extreme
have
danger,
they still have a
your
chance.
heroic
But
powers first emerge,
if you want like
and we discover that you
a
are
more
Albion
fair
first
game,
hero
you either have to
in a
turn off the
generation.
items or play some other kind of arcade
But
racing game.
Not long afterwards, disaster strikes, and the people of your village, including your beloved grandma, are turned to stone by a mysterious stranger. Suddenly alone in the world, you'll set off on an adventure which will change Albion forever.
Venturing out into the world is a huge moment because this is Albion like you've never seen it before. Idyllic rolling hills, magical forests, bustling villages, sleepy hamlets, oversized vegetable patches, and stunning vistas. And because our Albion is truly open world, for the first time, you'll be able to explore this rich and detailed world seamlessly, with the freedom to go where you want from early in the game.
We can't wait to welcome you back to Albion's iconic capital city, Bowerstone. Home to Fairfax Castle, the Old Clock Tower, and the legendary Heroes Guild.
It's a huge city, full of contrasts. Rich and poor, nobles and commoners, royalty and criminals. You'll spend plenty of time here during the game, as you discover the secrets of the Heroes Guild.
I mean, slop
and
by
its recruited
definition
guild
is
master,
low effort
Humphrey the Golden.
stuff. So if somebody calls something
In the
AI
north of
slop,
Albion,
I mean, it is
You'll
slop.
find mountains,
It's literally plagiarized from
craggy
people
coastlines,
that actually knew how to draw or
spooky
create
marshes,
digital art or music.
and the bleak,
That's slop.
windswept city of Bloodstone.
French slop is more of a,
Leaders of
not
two
really a
rival
derogatory
gangs
term.
vying for
It
power
kind of just
and
explains what
uncover
kind
the
of game it
secrets
is.
of the
Like,
sinister, but extremely well organized.
you know, if you got a
cult
squad to
of
play
shadows.
games with, it's a nice, cheap way
Our
to have
Albion
fun.
is
But, you know, if you want,
beautiful,
like, a
handcrafted,
competitive, serious,
and richly
sweaty
detailed.
experience, you know, you're not going to find that. And, like I
In
said,
Albion, heroes are special.
one of the things that makes those kinds of games fail is the
They're
pricing.
stronger than regular people. They're more skillful.
Among Us wasn't
more
popular
charismatic.
until like years
More
after it came
importantly,
out because
they're those rare
it
humans
got
who can
discovered during
harness
the
and use
pandemic, but the
magic
game was
in the
like
world around
$6.
They have the power.
It's like $6, so you're looking at
And
like
so do you. In our game,
$25
we
to
want
get
you
like
to
4
play as the
people
hero
into a
you
game,
want to
and
be.
you know it runs on
And
a
that
toaster.
starts with being able
You
to
don't
choose how
need
your
a
hero character looks.
high-end gaming content creator
In
PC to
Fable,
play it.
you'll be able to pick from a range of
Like
different
that's French
characters.
slop for sure.
And customize your clothing, hair,
Doesn't
skin
mean it's a
tone,
bad
tattoos,
game.
and
No, it's
scars.
just
So the hero you play represents you.
something you more
But as
play
well as your
to
appearance,
just
you can be the
hang
hero
out with
you
people
want to be through the way
and
you
not
play,
have to worry
through the
about, you
skills
know,
and
I
abilities
can
you learn, and through
touch
the
of death
weapons you
combo in
use.
this fighting game, and you know my
Just like the
friends can
classic
barely
trilogy, heroes in our game
know how to
with
do a
combination of
fireball.
strength, skill, and will.
It's easier to get into.
Seamlessly blending melee and ranged weapons with magical abilities gives us style weaving.
I think it's
combat,
interesting that you could, by that definition, you could say Bomberman is
allowing
that,
you
but
to
most
show off your personal playstyle
Bomberman games actually have a pretty decent single-player campaign that's
against single opponents.
got like very little RNG.
and
It's
large
purely
picture enemies
skill-based, but you could consider Bomberman to be
is at the
something like
heart
that
of
for
our
sure.
close quarters combat. You'll use light and
I used to
heavy
play
combos,
Bomberman at school.
often knocking enemies
Our
off
teacher would
balance
let us bring it, and we
executing
never
stylish
touched the single
finishers.
player. We would just play the whole
Swap to the
recess,
ranged
the
weapon to
multiplayer.
bypass enemy guard
But
and deal with trouble.
with something like Bomberman, skill is definitely a deciding factor
And of
more
course,
than
you'll be able to
a lot of those
unleash
other
your
games. You know,
powerful
you'll like
spell
fall
to
over
both
randomly,
manipulate
or
and devastate your
you know,
opponent.
lightning strikes and you get stunned or something. Things to like make sure that you can't like you can't master it.
for you to fight. Hobbs are back, as are Balverines, Hollowfolk, and Trolls.
And we're adding brand new enemies too, like this fearsome cockatrice, a giant fire-breathing chicken. Each enemy family is different, with their own weaknesses to exploit and defenses to overcome. But with all the unique tools in your combat toolbox, how you defeat your enemies...
I feel like party game kind of doesn't work as much when most of the popular French slop games can like only be played online.
But there's more
or
to being a hero in Albion.
at a
than
LAN
fighting.
party,
So
but
much more.
who's
When
really
we
going to
talk to
bring
people
their
about their
computer
favourite memories of the
across
original
town to play
games,
like
so many of the
Among
stories
Us
about
or
stuff
Are We
you
There
can
Yet?
do when you weren't just being a hero. The normal,
They're
everyday stuff
totally
that's
designed to be
happening
played
interacting with the people
online
of
with
Albion.
like
For me,
voice chat
what I
over
remember
Discord,
most
you know,
vividly
after
are the
work or something.
inhabitants of Albion.
A
And the
very
things you can do with
unserious,
them,
chill
or
like
to
gaming
them.
session.
The crazy thing about the classic Fable games.
You do
was that
LAN
in the
parties
middle
for
of a
like
sprawling RPG was
Warcraft
almost
raids
a
or
complete
fighting
other game,
games or
where
you
could
know
just mess around
MMOs or
with the
something.
villages and townsfolk.
Not like
We've built that
Are We There
same
Yet?
experience in the middle of our game too.
I don't think anybody
Buying
on
a
this
house,
planet is
getting a job,
toting their
making
computer
some money.
across town to play like something like that.
Romancing a
That's
villager,
strictly like
getting married,
your friends are distant.
kids.
Fancy a date?
You want something to play
You
that's
can get to know me
more
better.
equal.
Buying another house. Buying every house in Albion. Buying every business in Albion. Getting rich.
Marrying a bunch more people, having a bunch more kids, probably getting divorced along the way for good measure.
And this game within a game is unique to Fable. It's systemic, interconnected, and you see the ripple effects of the things you do everywhere you go.
And all of this revolves around the people who live in Albion, who we call the living population. There are more than 1,000 of them, and every single one is unique. Each of them has a name, a role, a daily routine, and their own personality. You could follow any one of them for a day and just watch them live their life.
They'll get up, go to work, spend some leisure time on hobbies.
How
then go
quickly
home
do
to
you
bed.
age, though?
But what's even cooler is that you can
How
talk
does that
to every
work?
single one of them.
Is it
and
just gonna
fully
be
voice
like Dynasty
conversations
Warriors,
and
where,
interact
like,
with them in loads of different ways?
Your
Maybe the
character
job
gets
they go to
ancient
is
and everybody
working for
else is
you,
the same?
because you hired them to work in one
Did
of
they
your
really
businesses.
make
Hey, you.
aging
Working
character
hard?
models, or at
How
least
can I help you,
heads for
boss?
1,000 NPCs?
Maybe the bed they sleep in is in a house you
That's always
own,
what bothers me
because
about
you're the
aging in
landlord.
games. Dynasty Warriors
Or
is the
maybe
worst about
their
it.
bed is on the street.
People keep
because you
asking
evicted
for it.
them.
I'm like, dude, they don't want to
Right?
make like 2 different character models for some of these
You're
people that were
awful.
around for decades.
And
It's just
all
gonna
the
look
stuff
awkward
you
either
do
way.
affects what they think of you.
Some of those people
Because
died like
everything you
very
do
young that you
builds
play
your
as in those
reputation.
games, and like people will just complain. It's like, well, they weren't around that long. It
Morality
doesn't
has
matter
always
if
been
they died
super
at like
important to
30. Do they
Fable.
really need to
That
make another
tension
model to
between
make them
good
look
and
slightly
evil
older?
underpinned all of the original games. And morality is central to our game too.
I
But
think
we have a
Spirit of
slightly
Sanada
different
was
take
really
on it.
bad about that because Yukimura ages like 40-something years,
us,
but then
morality isn't black
Kunoichi
and
still
white.
looks straight out of high school at
There
the
are
end.
lots of grey areas.
And it's supposed to be like
And
this
importantly,
really
morality
heartfelt
is
major
subjective.
moment, but she hasn't aged in like 40 years.
No two people see things
It's like
exactly the same
just
way.
keep glossing over it like they used to before.
And
That
that's
was
how
the
it
better
works
way to
in
do
our
it for
game too.
sure.
Everything you do earns you a
I
reputation.
think expecting them to make like a minimum of 2 character
every
models for
person
every
in
single
Albion will have a different
couple
reaction
dozen
to you
playable
as a result.
characters is unrealistic.
Hello there.
Yeah.
Spirit
we
of
get it.
Sanada was
You're
really
rich.
awkward though.
They'll remember things you did directly
They were
to
like
them.
trying to set her
They'll
up as a love
you or
interest,
hate
but
you
she
for the
doesn't age
choices
and he
you make,
does.
And they will always tell you why.
At the end of that game, he
Although,
looks like he
usually
should
from a safe
be able to
distance.
have
Our
a
game will
child
never
that's at
judge
least
you.
a teenager.
But the people of
and she
Albion
still
will.
looks like,
Loudly.
you know, university student.
Your reputation is
It's
created by the
awkward.
choices you make.
Like, just
And you
don't
are
do
going
it.
to make
I'm
a
wondering how
lot
they're
of
going to
them.
do it in this, because
Big
in like the
choices,
first Fable,
little choices,
I remember
moral choices,
you aged
and
incredibly
some
quickly.
choices that will
He
actually
turned
change
into
the
a
landscape of
Gandalf
Albion for
wizard
the rest
like
of your
extremely
game.
quickly.
We call this idea "Your choices change the world."
I'm trying to do
Let's
it like
give you an
Majora's
example.
Mask, but having like
Early in the game, you'll meet a
500
character
times
named
more
Dave, an
NPCs
egotistical
sounds
gardener in a rural village
overly
who discovers
ambitious.
a magical
There's
growth
probably
formula.
not anything.
He accidentally
He's probably
turns
hiding a
himself into
bunch,
giant and becomes a big problem.
a bunch of stuff
It'll
about
be your
it.
job to deal with him, and ultimately it will be your choice whether to kill him or to spare him.
They were smart
If you
with
kill him,
Majora's
his
Mask, and
giant
they
corpse will
avoided
lie
the
on
need to do
farmland
that
just
by making
outside
it only
town for
take
the
place
rest of
over
the
3
game.
days. So
And that is going to
nobody
affect
had
house
to look
prices.
drastically
It
different.
will also affect what a lot of the villagers think about you.
Especially Dave's sister.
In Fable, the choices you make will define you.
The worst thing about the
What does
aging in
being a
Samurai
hero
Warriors
mean to you?
5 was the fact that like Nobunaga actually looks
At Playground Games,
quite
we've
unique,
built a pedigree
but
for
then when he
beautiful,
ages up,
immersive,
he looks
open-world experiences.
exactly like the old
Yes,
one.
They've typically
He looks
involved
identical.
sports cars,
It's like,
but this is a passion
what's the
project
point
for
of
all
making
of us
him
here.
age
Every member of this
if he's
team,
just going to look
which we've
exactly
built
like
from
the old one?
scratch, has two
Like,
key
why is it a
things in
reboot?
common. A deep
Have you
love for
seen the old
franchise
Nobunaga in that game?
and
He
a
looks
burning
exactly the
desire to bring
same
it back.
as the original
We're
one.
making this for Fable fans just like
I
us,
think old
but
Mitsuhide
also
looked
to
pretty
introduce
cool,
Fable
actually.
to gamers who've never played
And that
the
was something
series
they
before.
needed to do because
It's been great to
his
finally
daughter
tell you a
always
little
looks
about the game
like
we're
around the
making.
same age as
There'll
him.
be much more to share as we
Gracia
get
and
closer to our launch.
Mitsuhide in the old games
I'm excited
looked
to
like
tell you today
identical
that Fable is
age,
coming
basically.
to Xbox,
Maybe
PC,
give or take a few
and
years, but
PlayStation
not
in
enough for him
autumn
to be your
2026.
father.
From all of us here.
I
Thanks
think
for
that the
watching.
aged up design for him was significantly better. It felt like they played it too safe with Nobunaga's age design, where essentially they didn't want to make him look too different. They were scared to make it unique. Is that it? The Game Freak game looked pretty cool. That game's coming out on PC, so I'll
This is a
probably play that.
multiplayer party brawler that is just as much about the act of creating with your friends as it is fast-paced competitive destruction.
Japan's car culture is one of the reasons we've been so excited for this location. Forza Horizon 6 will feature more than 550 cars at launch.
さまざまなスキルを組み合わせることで独自のプレイスタイルを作っていくことができるんです。
You can be the hero you want to be through the way you play, through the skills and abilities you
Yeah,
learn,
I'm really
and through the
curious
weapons
about this
you use.
Fable game. Like, is everybody else going to age? Because that seems like an impossible task. Are they just gonna, like, maybe give them, like, eye bags and gray their hair a little bit and say that they're aged? Because, like, nobody else has really attempted that before. Majora's Mask had, like, a couple dozen NPCs. Well, that was a complete nothing burger, except for that Beast and Reincarnation game looks cool. I definitely would play that. The rest, zero interest. Well, that was a hogwash. I should not have watched that. I should have went back to bed. Oh well. Well, thanks for watching, I guess. Ninja Gaiden DLC is nowhere to be found. Prince of Persia remake got canned. There are all those people saying that it was supposed to shadow drop, and then no, it got shadow canceled. Ninja Gaiden DLC is nowhere to be found. They announced that Prince of Persia game like 6 years ago, and somehow it got canceled. I don't know how hard it is to remake PS2 like 6-hour game, but apparently it's impossible. Well, to be fair, they didn't really say that there was going to be anything else, but I thought that they were gonna show it. Anyway, I'm gonna crash. I don't know if I'm getting the Neo 3 key today. If I do get that, there's probably not going to be another stream today. But if I don't, I'll probably hop on later. I don't really want to start any new games right now because Neo 3 is quickly approaching. I'll probably play some Ninja Gaiden or Overrider or something. Something I've already started. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you guys later today, hopefully. There might be a kitty sitting stream, actually, because I'm playing Absalom with the mod, Blaze Blue, to get ready for the DLC. And then that new Metal Slug remake I've been playing is pretty awesome. So that's a pretty good kitty sitting stream lineup. You'll probably see me there, worst case scenario. You want to support me? My link's up there at the top. I'll see